Fear to me means absolutely nothing anymore. Fear played such a big piece of my life and it controlled me to not do what was best for me. So fear to me now is nothing but an imagination. My name is Flip Rodriguez. I'm a Hollywood stuntman and an American Ninja Warrior. From the ages of 9 to 15, I was sexually abused by my father. Like, how do I live my life after that? Like, I can't trust anybody. I got into parkour and freerunning when I was the age of 19. Parkour and freerunning are two different definitions, are very similar. Parkour is just straightforward, vaulting, jumping over walls, over any obstacle in your way. Freerunning is your own style, your own flipping, flow of it, make it nice and pretty as possible, and you take your time. When I first got started, I've never been upside down. So my body's like, wait, whoa, we don't do that. And then the fear aspect hits in. So it's like, let's stop and think about this. Is this really worth getting hurt? Fear is what stopped me from trying to stop my sexual abuse. Parkour and freerunning has been a stepping stone for me to heal and be okay with my sexual abuse. It's because fear is a big part of parkour and freerunning. So every day I trained, I was always encountering a new fear. I started in American Ninja Warrior Season 3.
And look at him go, using momentum from each jump to get to the next rung.
And then on Season 7, I actually explained my story. I was sexually abused. After my interview came out, I've had kids write to me. One of the parents reached out to me. Turns out that the daughter and the son were being sexually abused by a family friend. The child just started breaking down crying. She was like, what Flip is talking about is also happening to me. And they brought up charges. The gentleman got convicted of that. And that right there blew my mind away, because not only did I heal myself, but I also saved somebody from further abuse. And that was incredible. I like to give back to the community with using my story. I coach parkour and freerunning. I'm not teaching them just about parkour and freerunning. I try to teach them tools of life. You guys just saw, he kind of fell a little bit. What do you got to say?
Okay, I don't give up, and I'm gonna try this right now again, because Flippy taught us to never give up.
Every single person can relate to fear.
Yeah!
So if I can teach these kids from a young age to separate fear from danger, that is a life tool. My negative piece of my life, I can now turn it around and put a spotlight on it in the sense of, this is who I am. This is what happened to me, and look at me, I'm still shining.
My ultimate goal is just to have my name up there with my dad's name when they're picking some of the best drivers in the industry to work on a big car show. You know, I don't want to be the best woman driver, the best black woman driver. I want to be the best driver.
One of the best drivers. Okay. Don't get too cocky, because then I ain't going to be able to work.
You're so funny. My name is Brianna Lynch. I'm 21 years old and I've been a stunt driver for 4.5 years.
My name is Jaleel J. Lynch. I'm her dad and I've been in the business for 27 years.
All the dangerous stuff that the cars are doing in the movies, all the exciting stuff, we do that and not the actors. So a couple of the films that I worked on are Black Panther, Proud Mary, Fast and Furious 8, Beyonce's music video Formation, and Creed. And that's me and my dad right there.
I got started in the business doing New Jack City. I've done all the Fast and Furious series since number 4. In Jumanji, I'm one of the guys up there on the bike. Yep, that's me right there.
So cool.
Because I am the coolest
12
dad
o'clock
ever.
When my dad and I are working together, we actually like to help each other set the cars up. So when I have to do something like sliding around the corner, my dad is right there with me trying to make sure that everything is set up. So I think that's what makes my dad and I really unique. I got into stunt driving because of my dad. They taught me how to ride when I was 3 years old. He's been teaching me my entire life. He's so good at what he does and so respected in this industry. So since I started stunt driving, he has been my motivator, my coach, my teacher. He's everything but my accountant. pretty much. It sounds like fun.
Bang. One of the things that I had learned by riding with her all the time was that she was able to handle the pressure. 3, 2, 1, action. As much as people don't believe that you're inside a car, when they explode, people are in those vehicles. So it's a lot to let your kid go and be in danger. I guess part of being a parent and part of being in the stunt business, we do as much as we can to keep her as safe as possible. And then after that, you wish for the best.
I love that I get to share stunt driving with my dad. I think that's a really cool bond that the two of us have. My dad and I have always been very close. He's very supportive of me chasing down this dream that I have. And if you want to be good at something, you have to put the time in. It's important for you to enjoy your life and to actually love what you're doing. That's the biggest picture at the end of the day.
I'm going to reach across.
Hello. Put me out now. Put me out.
Good morning, my name is Rocky Taylor. I've been a stuntman for 54 years. I started around 1961. Yes, I'm the oldest working stuntman, I suppose. I was the youngest, now I'm the oldest. Just sort of fell into it. I could fall about and do what the actors couldn't do, i.e. get punched, fall over a chair, dive and roll along the ground. My first stunt job was a film called The Young Ones with Sir Cliff Richards. They gave me a Guinness record, I've got it over there. The oldest still working stuntman in England. The only stuntman to double for 2 Bonds in 1 year. Roger Moore.
The name is Bond.
And Sean Connery.
James Bond.
My last film was this Sunday. I was working on a little car chase sequence around Trafalgar Square, which was great. I mean, I've been in it for so many years now, and I can't think of anything else I can do. I had a very bad accident on Death Wish 3. I nearly got killed. This is the shot of me doing the fall, which nearly took my life. But they blew it up before I got to the edge. I ran through the flames, put my hands up over my eyes, came through, broke my back, pelvis. Thank God I survived. I don't know how I survived. But you're gonna get a little knock and a little bruise. That's part of the job. Why do I keep doing it? I've had a great life. I've been around the world twice. I've met all the stars. I love it. There's nothing else about it.
When I'm in the car, the adrenaline rush kicks in. I always grew up with a passion for cars, and especially high speed. When you're in the car, the world is blank off. You're doing what you love and you forget about all your problems. I'm Kaylin, I'm 17 years old. I'm one of the top female spinners in South Africa. Spinning is the fastest growing extreme motorsport in South Africa. Spinning started off as illegal because people stole cars and spun it as a sign of celebration. It became legal now because we do it at a controlled venue. Competitions are normally judged by a panel of judges. They set out a track and they ask you to complete it, and the one who does it without touching the cone or pumping the tires normally wins. My father was the one who bought me the car and then got me into the spinning. My car is special to me because it's modified to my advantage, like the seat is higher because I'm very tiny. We basically freestyle most of the time. We keep the back wheels burning so that it's always smoking until the tire pops. You have to be able to control the car very well. There are a handful of female spinners, but I wish there was more. It's great to be one of the few women in the sport. It just shows that you have the ability to do anything you put your mind to. I definitely see myself as a role model, not to just women, but to guys as well, because there's many that ask me to teach them how to spin or they want to be like me someday. In the spinning culture, we're more of a family, like when anything goes wrong, most of them are always keen to help one another. Spinning has taught me a lot, like it has taught me to be confident in myself. It has taught me that whether you make mistakes, it doesn't matter, just carry on or try again, you will get through. It's all worth it because it's my passion.